Today, we're gonna talk about Disney Plus. This was actually a really wildly requested video. So many of you guys have been tweeting me, leaving me comments, asking me what are my thoughts on Disney Plus, am I going to subscribe, what shows am I watching, and what do I think? And obviously, I'm a huge Disney fan. It's something that so many of us grew up with, and just the nostalgia factor of Disney Plus alone is amazing. A huge thank you to Disney for sponsoring this video. When I first logged into Disney Plus, it was just like this wave of emotions, and I saw so many shows that I had watched when I was younger. For example, one of the shows that I recently watched that was from my childhood, I remember so distinctly watching this old version of Shaggy Dog with my family, and it was weird watching it because I had the same feelings that I had when I was younger, so it was kind of bringing back all of these memories. And it's so cool that Disney has such an expansive library, and it's not just Disney that you're getting access to. Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and so much more. It's sort of overwhelming, but in the best possible way. Disney Plus is $6.99, or if you want to just buy the whole year, it's $69.99. I'm gonna put a link in the description where you guys can get a 7-day free trial. Check it out, and I just want to know what you guys think, because I have been having the best time. I've been so busy over the past few weeks, and I've been traveling a lot, which is great because I love watching content on flights, because that's usually my time to just kind of hang out. And if I don't have any videos to edit, I'm looking for content to watch. And what's great is you can still have this stuff offline, so you can download the shows and take them on the go. Most planes do have Wi-Fi, but you definitely don't want to rely on Wi-Fi to watch any content ever. Just be sure to download it before you go, and I'm sure many of you guys are probably traveling for the holidays, and if you're not, I'm sure there's gonna be some holiday downtime. So this could not be a more perfect time to watch a lot of content. Another thing that is really great is it's available on so many different platforms. When I was traveling back from Nashville, I knew that I had about like a 4.5-ish flight, and this was the day the Disney Plus had launched. So in that flight, before we took off, I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian. I watched Encore, I watched Lady and the Tramp. It was really cool to see because obviously I have a dog and I love my dog more than anything. So to see these dogs interacting with each other and having real genuine conversations and feelings. I mean, I have conversations with my dog all the time, but to see that in like an updated version of Lady and the Tramp, it was pretty great. I also watched The Imagineering story.
Walt set a standard early on with the Imagineers.
This is such a fun show that covers a bunch of amazing moments in Disney history. You get to meet a lot of incredible people who helped bring so many creative ideas to life. There's just so many great shows. Another show that I was so surprised by was Encore. I'm not really like the biggest fan of Broadway or like plays. I enjoy them, but it's not something that I go out of my way to watch. So in preparing for my review, I watched the first episode, and it made me almost cry. The premise of the show is a bunch of adults who kind of go back to recreate their high school plays. The first one was Annie, and they did such a great job storytelling because a lot of these people obviously aren't professional actors, so they were able to pull so many great stories out of these people. Kristen Bell is one of the executive producers of the show, so obviously I had to give it a shot because I'm such a huge fan of hers as well. The second episode is the Beauty and the Beast episode, which was also really good. I mean, they have all kinds of Disney movies. I mean, they even have The Simpsons. Scrolling through to see some of my other favorites. They also have some cute little Pixar shorts. There's one where it's Forky from Toy Story 4, which is probably, I think, now one of my favorite movies of all time. Everything about Toy Story 4 was incredible. The story, the characters, it's just so good. Oh my gosh, Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. If I was able to be a Disney star at one point, I think this probably would have been me. The description is 2049 and teen Xenon happily lives on an orbiting space station. When her curiosity gets her in trouble, she's sent to Earth for punishment and needs to learn how to fit in. This is amazing because I feel like I related so much to the show. Hannah Montana, Boy Meets World, that's so amazing. I think for how much you're paying and what you're getting, this is such an amazing deal, especially for families. And the fact that you can just download it and take it on the go is really great. Oh, I also watched Turner and Hooch. I kind of was going back to all of the shows that I watched when I was younger. 1989. I was 5. I just realized that I didn't even get a chance to really talk about The Mandalorian yet. I cannot believe how incredible this show is. I mean, obviously it's Star Wars and I love Star Wars. I love the entire world of Star Wars. But this show, there's something so special about it. I wish that I was filming my reaction because when it got towards the end of the first episode, I just could not believe my eyes and what I was seeing. And the best thing is I avoided all spoilers. I didn't read any reviews. I wanted to go into this knowing nothing. I didn't even watch any of the trailers. I avoided absolutely everything. So this experience for me was so great. I look forward to hearing what your reaction was to it, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the rest of these episodes. The character that I'm referencing, that you don't know what I'm talking about unless you do know what I'm talking about, has made me cry every single episode. This character is extremely cute. That is all I'm gonna say because I don't want to give anything away, but jeez, it's amazing. It's so great. This is kind of my first impressions. I guess it's not really first impressions since I've watched hours and hours of content at this point, and this could not be a more perfect streaming platform for people who are fans of Disney and Pixar and Star Wars and Marvel. It has everything that we love. Disney Plus is offering people a 7-day free trial, so I put a link in the description if you want to check it out. I'm gonna go watch the latest Encore. See you later.